Hi everyone, welcome to the episode of Talk with Toppers. Today we have with us Rishabh Bhatia, the topper of Quant section at DMS IIT Delhi. We would be discussing the strategies that he has used to secure an exceptional percentile of 99.8 in Quant section and 99.15 in overall. So Rishabh, please tell us how are you feeling about acing the Quant section and also getting an admission at DMS IIT Delhi?
Thank you, Sneha, for that lovely introduction. I'm feeling ecstatic after acing the core section and getting an opportunity to study at DMS IT Delhi. It's a very prestigious institute, as everyone knows, and also one of the top ME colleges right now. The feeling is of immense pleasure to be here.
Thank you, Rishabh. That's great to know. So tell me something about you. Were you this great at maths from the beginning? So people usually have this notion that one has to be a genius to ace the quant section. So what would you like to tell them?
Okay, so yeah, like I have been comfortable with quants throughout my life, and I have also cleared RMO and certain other few exams. But what I would like to say is that I have seen some of my friends who weren't that good while they started with their CAT preparation, but over the time with consistency and persistence and regular practice, they were actually able to kill it during the D-Day and even got 99 plus sectional percentile in quants. My tip would be that be thorough and consistent with your practice, and eventually anyone can kill the quant section.
Yeah. So many students also do a lot of silly mistakes in this section. So what would your advice be to improve the accuracy without trading off the number of questions attempted?
Okay, so this is true actually, and what two major reasons which I could think of is that they are probably nervous during the paper, and also they might be rushing through the paper due to which they are not able to give that much focus to the current question which they are attempting in order to gain more marks. But so what my main tip would be is that be thorough with your practice. Once one is comfortable with their own pace of solving the questions and going through the paper, probably the rushing factor and also the nervousness factor won't be there. And that's what will happen in doing away with the silly mistakes overall, I believe.
Yeah. So about mocks, how many mocks did you appear for, and like how much time did you dedicate for this quant section? Also, any tip of advice that you would like to give to the aspirants who are currently attempting their mocks now?
Yes, so I had joined multiple test series and I had given a lot of mocks, but I think the ideal count should be around 30 people. If someone has given 30 plus mocks, then he would be very comfortable with all the different sections and also how to approach a section, how to strategize for the D-Day. And beyond that, since we are pretty close to the CAT exam, so I'll suggest at least giving 2 hours minimum to cons for regular practice and staying in touch. Beyond that, it's up to oneself how much more practice one or she needs. And also for the tip, main tip would be to be thorough with your practice and don't be out of touch before the CAT.
Any materials or resources that you would like to suggest to our aspirants?
Yes, so for this, I would advise to just stick to one institute's material and not try to gather different materials from different sources and then get confused themselves. Stick with one material and do good preparation, finish everything from it, and that will go a long way in getting good marks eventually.
So lastly, any key tips that you would like to give regarding the topics of preparation, mock tests, or the mindset before the day of the exam?
Yes. So for this, I believe that since we are pretty close to CAT, everyone would have pretty much covered all the different topics. And mainly it's all about mocks, application, strategizing, analyzing, and mix of all these things. So I would recommend that for the remaining days, try to give as many mocks as you can give. And then also put in the equal number of time which you gave for giving the mock, like 2 hours are there. So at least analyze also for 2 hours. Beyond that, also how much is needed is fine. So what does this do is that you might be making some silly mistakes, or even for the questions which you have done right, there would be other approaches in which you can save time and score more. So analyze the mocks well, and on the D-Day, just don't be nervous, be calm and composed, and that's what can make a difference for someone to be a 95 percentiler or 99 percentiler, or even 99 percentiler can become a 99.8 percentile or something if he's calm and composed on the DA. That will be my ultimate tip.
Thank you so much, Rishabh. I think the students and the aspirants did get a lot of insights. But for any queries, you can write down in the below comments. Thank you, everyone, and all the best for CAT.
Thanks a lot, Sneha, and all the best to all the CAT aspirants. May you score well and get into your dream college. Good luck.
Thank you.